冇事開始。
That was easy.
Good morning, morning, afternoon, evening. This is Rook Game, Nerd Division, all have Rook Core. Summoned by much like 1 room per small time acting yourself, which is good. That whole story was absolutely the reference to the whole TC, TCG, TCB, something trading card. And absolutely not, because I keep forgetting that my mic gets muted to pretty much a minuscule every single time I start my computer here. Yes. But that was a little bit of a spoiler here. So, as you've probably heard me just say it, yes, we are getting right back into Genshin here for no good other reason than the trading card game event that's come out, and that I am quite excited to, as a former trading card salesman. Yes, just that. Who plays trading cards these games? Rich kids with too much money on their hand, that's who. Alright, and so, come on. I mean, that is going to tell as soon as I can fix my camera here. What exactly that entails exactly is that we are going to jump right into the event for as mentioned thing then. Yeah, and then also the minus. Oh, and that's some weird edgy boy, and then Miku like. But since those cost wishes, we'll see what we can do with whatever primo gems we might have at the end of our session here. So without further ado, let's continue.
That was easy.
Fengxi 大，就凭你也配直视我？你死定了！俯瞰凡尘，大，叫大声点！来，风起，大，切，可笑！
讲不通就打扁了。
不渡蝼蚁。
后悔也晚了。走着瞧。再惹我， 真理复式周转，走着瞧。嘿，嘿，敢惹我？嘿，双手狂徒。嘿，走着瞧。送你，拿去玩吧。后悔也晚了。双手狂徒。真理复式周转。敢惹我？
认罪吧！嘿，呵，
见识下师傅的枪法。
给我砸！嘿，呀！呼，呀！鬼域狂欢，咻嚓，切！嘿，哼，呀！哇，追不上我，咻，就是你了！呼，切！呀！咻！哈哈，到我表演了！呼，切！嘿，胆子不小，切！呼，咻！斗战野牛，呀！鬼域狂欢，切！
所以，砂糖小姐，你之前在说的收到的包裹，不会是什么危险的失物吧？打开包裹也得小心啊！上次我让朋友帮忙找了一些研究用的素材，结果因为运输过程太过颠簸，产生了反应。拆封之后，扑面而来的是让人在梦中闻到都会立刻惊醒的新鲜气味。如果包裹里真是类似的东西，不如还是先去问问阿贝多先生的意见。
不，倒并不是那种危险素材。蒂马乌斯、砂糖，你们在这讨论什么呢？
是你们啊！我们在说之前砂糖小姐收到的奇怪包裹。
奇怪的包裹？对，应该是之前来这边游学的须弥学者寄过来的，作为一同研究探讨的谢礼。教令院学者的包裹呀，感觉里面有什么东西都不奇怪。里面也并非什么危险的东西，而是一些奇怪的卡片。好像之前在蒂马乌斯这里也看到过类似的东西，所以想来问问究竟有什么作用。
类似的卡片，难道是什么分辨世界用的测试卡吗？
好像也不是，你看，就是这样的。
卡片原来是……哎，这么说来，砂糖小姐之前都没有接触过这个吗？
确实没有。说起来，这段时间我一直在雪山上做5倍大甜甜花的育种课题。啊，怎么了？这难道是最近被学界重点关注的研究吗？
要说关注，也确实是有挺多人关注的，但并非什么研究，而是现在相当流行的桌面游戏，其名为七圣召唤。
啊，七圣召唤，就是七圣召唤啦！你之前没有听说过吗？
81 квадрат, по улитке 4. Вас понял, выпускайте по одной ракете, дальше подкорректируем. Так, смотри, после 0437 идет 0426, 0427, понял?
Let us come around to the Okay, you should have an entry there. If you come downhill on it. I get out there 1,800 feet. Now set to low wire. Pickle. Shallow low wire. Terminate module 1 terminate. Bandit terminate. 2. Mojo break 6. Bandit 6 o'clock. 1's 2's defensive. 1 copies. 1's tally 1 visual. Get your players on 2.
81 квадрат, по улитке 4. Вас понял, выпускайте по одной ракете, дальше подкорректируем.
Switch. I need you to be defensive. Bandit, you're high left 7 on 8 o'clock.
Да, смотри, бывший 0437 идет, 0426, 0427, понял?
You're going to extend the high. And let us come around to the Okay, you should have an entry there. Become downhill on it. I get out there 1,800 feet. Now set to low wire. Pickle. Shallow low wire. Terminate Mojo 1 terminate. Bandit terminate. Separating east.
709, взлетайте.
Space support. Space support, I'm up. It's yours. Fox 2 on the F-16. Nice job. Nothing like trains.
Я пошел. Давай. Отлично попал, молодец. Пистак. Первый взлетающий. Перед вами взлетел, отходит справа туда же, на бортом 200.
60 rounds left.
У меня пока на Тибете бесперерывный отказ радиолокационных средств. Нормально вот так. 712, вы своего работаешь? 51367, специальная фото группа.
11 and 27, 1. Fox 2. Mojo break 6. Bandit 6 o'clock. 1's 2's defensive. 1 copies. 1's tally 1 visual. Get your players on 2.
81 квадрат, по улитке 4. Вас понял, выпускайте по одной ракете, дальше подкорректируем.
Switch. I need you to be defensive. Bandit, you're high left 7 on 8 o'clock.
Да, смотри, бывший 0437 идет, 0426, 0427, понял?
You're going to extend the high. And let us come around to the Okay, you should have an entry there. Become downhill on it. I get out there 1,800 feet. Now set to low wire. Pickle. Shallow low wire. Terminate Mojo 1 terminate. Bandit terminate. 15 rounds left.
У меня пока на Тибете застрелили отказ радиолокационных связей. Нормально вот так? Всем дела, спасибо, работаешь? Это 1-367, специальная фото группа.
11 and 27, 1. Fox 2. Motel break 6. Bandit 6 o'clock. One's two's defensive. One copies. One's tally 1 visual. Get your players out, dude.
81 квадрат, по улитке 4. Вас понял, выпускайте по одной ракете, дальше подкорректируем.
Twitch. I need you to be defensive. Bandit, you're high left side about 8 o'clock.
Да, смотри, первый 0437 идет, 0426, 0427, понял?
You're going to extend the high. And let us come around to the Okay, you should have an entry there. If you come downhill on it. I get out there 1,800 feet. Now set to low wire. Pickle. Shallow low wire. Terminate Mojo 1 terminate. Bandit terminate. Separating east.
709, взлетайте.
Stage support. Stage support, I'm up. It's yours. Fox 2 on the F-16. Nice job.
Я пошел. Давай. Отлично, попал, молодец. Пиздак. Первый, взлетайте. Перед вами взлетело, стоит справа туда же, на подом 200.
16 rounds left.
У меня пока на Тибете застрелили отказ радиолокационных связей. Нормально вот так? Всем дела, спасибо, работаешь? Это 1-367, специальная фото группа.
11 and 27, 1. Fox 2. Motel break 6. Bandit 6 o'clock. One's two's defensive. One copies. One's tally 1 visual. Get your players out, dude.
81 квадрат, по улитке 4. Вас понял, выпускайте по одной ракете, дальше подкорректируем.
Twitch. I need you to be defensive. Bandit, you're high left side about 8 o'clock.
Да, смотри, первый 0437 идет, 0426, 0427, понял?
You're going to extend the high. And let us come around to the Okay, you should have an entry there if you come downhill on it. I get out there 1,800 feet. Now set to low wire. Pickle. Shallow low wire. Terminate Mojo 1 terminate. Bandit terminate.
Отлично попал, молодец. Bitc. Первый взлетайте. Перед вами взлетело, стоит справа туда же, на бортом 200. У меня пока на Тибете зацаревенный отказ радиолокационных средств. Нормально вот. 7-12, вы стоял работаешь? 11:27,
Fox 2. Mojo break 6. Bandit 6 o'clock. What's T's defensive? What copies? Once, tally 1 vision. Get your flares out, too.
81 квадрат, по улитке 4. Вас понял, выпускайте по одной ракете, дальше подкорректируем.
Twitch. I need you to be defensive. Bandit, you're high left side on 8 o'clock.
Так, смотри, после 0437 идет 0426, 0427, понял?
You're going to extend the high. And let us come around to the Okay, you should have an entry there. If you come downhill on it. I get out there 1,800 feet.
That was easy.
据说是由须弥教令院的学者发明的桌上游戏，现在在各个地方都十分流行呢。
是啊，最近玩七圣召唤的人越来越多了，连到期的八重堂都以七圣召唤为题材出了轻小说，剧情也很有意思啊。说是一个须弥少年在自家阁楼上找到了古老的密典之盒，打开盒盖后，却发现里面寄宿了远古牌手恶之王的魂魄。原来，身为赤王麾下父王的恶之王，在与环之王进行决斗之谊时，惨遭对方的暗算，被封印在密典之盒里。被少年阴差阳错的解救出来之后，恶之王的精神就依附于少年的身躯之上，帮助他逐渐成为了传奇牌手。
蒂马乌斯，
怎么了，砂糖小姐？难道你也对这个故事感兴趣吗？我可以把轻小说借给你看。
哦不，我是在想，上次你说因为一些私人原因延后了阶段报告的期限。
前段时间确实有些懈怠，不过我已经决定，在研究没取得新的进展前，就暂时不碰七圣召唤了。
那还真是有点可惜。怎么了？毕竟是合作过的学者送来的游戏，所以至少想了解一下规则，也不至于辜负将这些卡牌送来的心意。是啊，如果是须弥学者发明的游戏，说不定玩了能变聪明呢。好啦，我就是有点好奇嘛。不过暂时不玩七圣召唤的蒂马乌斯，看来是没法教我们啦。
毕竟还是研究比较重要嘛。如果你们想要了解七圣召唤的具体规则，我倒是推荐去猫尾酒馆。对，就是那里。休息的时候，大家都会在猫尾酒馆玩七圣召唤，还会互相赠送卡牌，对新人也很友好。那些游戏规则也是，听着天花乱坠的，但一上手就能很快学会。
了解了。旅行者派蒙，我们这就去猫尾酒馆问问看吧。实不相瞒，听蒂马乌斯这么一聊，让我也对七圣召唤产生了一些好奇。好呀，事不宜迟，我们快点出发吧。
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time. Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail? I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
You know Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players. The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant, that's all.
Wow! Another guy who can understand animals!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince. Oh? What's that? Shuyan. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Understood. I do apologize.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain? Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
It was the duels of Genius Invocation TCG that allowed our hearts to bond. It's understandable that ordinary people such as yourselves are unable to comprehend such a thing.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players? Somehow Paimon doubts that.
Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself, and I must therefore politely decline. That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty cardmaster Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play—
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know. is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight? Seriously, games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that? Ugh!
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ha! Ha ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink. You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights. Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then. Our 2 customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shuyan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there. Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
Yes. You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please.
All right, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
Yep. So, are you ready to start? All right, then let's begin. Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation Simply put, this is a game where once you've defeated all of your opponent's character, now then,
Let's finish this, swiftly.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round. These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions.
Once the roll phase is over, during the action phase, of course, the most common action is to use. Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, after you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to. And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again. Now, these. So, we're gonna use them to pick. That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. But the game has only... After you end and once everyone chooses... All right! And a fresh new round means time to... Ooh, that's some terrible luck. But don't worry, situations like these, once per round, you can... When the action phase begins, this means that since... Alrighty then, each time you use a skill, you're... Once D-Luke's energy is full, never mind. D-Luke's normal attack only needs one. In any case, your normal attack... It's time to...
Burn!
In an actual game of G... Next up, it's time for your Oh, it seems like any move... When you deal cryo damage...
Freeze!
Good! Now our opponent is of different types of elemental damage. An elemental react... At the moment, your Oh! That reminds me! Normally, we can... Now, if we want to use this... In this case, we'll have... You can spend one elemental die of any...
Let's go.
Switching characters is an action, just like use... Most skills can only target the active character. Alright then, now that D-Luke is our active character... Because the opponent is already when triggered, melding... This will allow you to deal... All right! These cards are each time a match starts... Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make it. Seriously? Well, never mind. Don't underestimate action. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. Some other cards will cost you these instead. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action. But wait, D-Luke's well, not a problem. By discarding 1 card from your hand, and this. Sometimes you won't be able to perform any actions you want to. Ingenious invocation. In this case, well, just like playing cards. Come on, hurry up! Well, because you have the white iron greatsword. Now comes the final. At this time, we can select. Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make. Oh boy. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your.
Ready when you are.
Hey! Look, you can preview your opponent. Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended action. Reference this to come up with effective. Well then, that's the. Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile. Remember, you have to make...
Dodge this!
Let's finish this, swiftly.
All right, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that? What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You have slow reactions. Wait, are you copying me? Shut up. Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card? It's D-Luke's character card!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Eye patch, you say?
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, Guard Captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the D-Luke character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect D-Luke to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share. I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the Cat's Tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll have to have that duel another time. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you. Uh-oh. Guard Captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds like fun! But, in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, D-Luke, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel? All right, let's duel.
like the adventure challenge you tried previously. In a duel, at the same time, your opponent. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Cool it!
Absorption test.
Dodge this! Let's go.
This will be interesting.
Dodge this! Dodge this!
Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation. Cool it! Let's go. Animo test 6308. Absorption test. Need to make a Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Ha!
There can be no excuse or defeat.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two standby characters onto the active character's body.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all. But Genius Invocation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shiyan's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that. Huh. Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan.
Take it easy.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
That's right! The Traveler, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG play- Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, it's just a tabletop card game. I'm not sure how you would plan on achieving something like that. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Same way you can hear what Prince says?
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift. Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who...
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right? So the Casket of Tomes is actually real?
Well... Actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called Caskets of Tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a Casket of Tomes with them.
Oh! Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next! The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside!
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games? No. The real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Darn! What a letdown. Alright, now let's see this Casket of Tomes already!
All Caskets of Tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours. Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now. Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your Casket of Tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant he must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
Hello, you 3. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of Genius Invocation? Ah, I see you're here for your Casket of Tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
So this is a Casket of Tomes.
That's right, a purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail. You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your Caskets of Tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while. Thanks. I'll do my best.
Take it easy.
There's a player nearby! Aha! It's you!
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two of you with?
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players! But we have to pass the test first, so we need to beat 3 players in a duel. Our Casket of Tomes led us to you.
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty right now. I see you're serious about this. Very well. As a fellow TCG player, I cannot refuse an earnest invitation to duel. So be it. Then let the duel begin. Let's go. Ha! Ha!
Strategize. Do you know what part of strategize is? It allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck.
That was easy.
Gosh, I lost. You're remarkably good at this, considering how new to the game you are. Let's play again when you have some time. But ideally, not when I'm on duty.
We did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt. Let's get back to the cat's tail. Paimon wonders who
I sensed that he had what it took to become an official TCG player, but he has returned to the tavern more quickly than I had expected. Defeat the opponent I have arranged for you, and you shall become an official TCG player. I look forward to watching this game immensely. Not just Prince. I can't wait either. Come, your opponent is waiting for you in one of the private rooms.
He won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Traveler?
What ho, fellow voyager of the stellar void. Yes, even I was briefly discountenanced when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious. But so be it. You who are enslaved by dueling desire, be released from your shackles into the glorious arena of gladiatorial combat. Step forth, O brave challenger. Your princessin grants you an audience. Hearken well. The wretched clock chimes yet again, as the declining light of the day grows dimmer still.
Pardon my directness, but we have not been waiting that long. Mein Fräulein could afford to be a little less impatient.
Huh? Paimon knows those voices.
Your opponent sounds anxious to begin. Do not delay. That's what Prince said. Please enter and enjoy your Genius Invocation TCG Duel. Oh, you really think...
Paimon knew it! It's Fischl and Oz!
Who else but the princessin? For, as the name of this hallowed rite suggests, only when the wisest of heroes is summoned can the master of cards hope to be crowned the champion. This path is a treacherous one. It must be tread with great caution, for eternal doom and damnation are but one wrong step away at any given moment. That is why none is more suited to appear in this audience chamber than the princessin, whose Aug de Verurtelung des großen Kaleido-Phantasmus has witnessed 10,000 battles across 3,000 worlds.
Oh, is that right?
Indeed. Mein Fräulein has watched many games of Genius Invocation TCG, and has gained a solid grasp of the rules. Even in a duel between beginners, it is best that both participants are well versed in them.
Oh, that's true. Ah, this makes sense now. Prince did say that he was gonna pair us with someone of a similar skill level. Guess that means Fischl hasn't been playing that long either.
The princessin needed but a single glance at these mere machinations of mankind to discern their working principles. Thus, with speed and brilliance paralleled by lightning alone, do I now arrive here at the gateway to yonder circle of secrets.
Mein Fräulein, too, has bested 2 opponents thus far, and is therefore one step away from becoming an official TCG player.
So there's a lot on the line, huh? Either Fischl or the Traveler is gonna come out of this duel as an official TCG player.
Indeed.
The princessin herself heeds the call of fate and descends to this realm from the Immonakreich. Yet still you dare to doubt the inevitability of the inevitable. Your stubborn foolishness is contemptible.
Mein Fräulein, I implore you to consider less odious turns of phrase, lest you be forced to feast on your words in the fullness of time.
What? I shall not lose, Oz! What say you, Outlander? Do you wish to make an enemy of me, the Princessin de Vertelung, who even now begins to strum the strings of fate? Then I say it is time to see what you are made of.
Ready when you are.
Cool it!
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Have you ever heard of pot of kokami? You know what it allows me to do? Allows me to draw 2 extra cards from my deck.
That was easy.
By royal decree. This is but a small sacrifice necessary to achieve ultimate victory.
Dodge this!
Let's go.
Ha!
This is just... what happened? Oz! With lightning twixt upper and lower mandible. Strike thy pointy beak into this obstacle and remove it from my path!
Mein Fräulein, I cannot simply attack the traveler.
Your verdict is...
I'm not done.
Impossible! Ugh, the cursed dragon looms near once more, casting its dark shadow on the slender threads of fate, hiding them from my vision. Traveler, was even this part of your plan?
What a truly ingenious plot, and what an exciting duel to witness.
Congratulations! You've won 3 duels now. That makes you an official TCG player.
Yeah! Oh, Sucrose, you're back! Does that mean...
Yep. I've won 2 games so far. When I got back, I heard you were in the middle of your final duel, so I came over to watch.
Nice! Sucrose won too as well! Great work!
It seems I am forced to admit, fellow voyager of the stellar void, that your mastery of the cards is second to none. To commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this lowly mortal realm, I grant thee an incarnation of my majesty in miniature. As you embark on this ingenious vocation, may you wield it in battle against all your fated foes, that not a single one of them may be left standing.
Main Fräulein wishes to give you a Main Fräulein character card.
Wow! It's Fischl's character card!
'Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of this splendid duel is a boon of commensurate splendor due.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I am also a beginner who has won 2 games so far. Might I also have the honor of joining you in a duel? If you would be willing, of course.
Nothing would delight me more. I hereby grant you permission to join me in performing the hallowed rite of genius invocation.
One other thing. When I got back, Prince and Shuyan said there was something they needed to give you if you managed to become an official TCG player.
No card game in the world has a card like that! Paimon bets it's some kind of prize for making it as an official TCG player! Let's go get our prize!
Strategize. You know what strategize does? It allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck.
I summon my eternal familiar.
That was easy.
But Main Fräulein...
Ah, so it was you who won the duel in the end. I knew you'd do it. Congratulations! You are now officially recognized members of the Genius Invocation TCG community. Very well done. Now, I will explain to you what becoming an official... The first thing all new official TCG players receive is their TCG Player's Handbook. This handbook tells you exactly what you need to do to become a top-tier TCG player. Make sure you read it. Secondly, a range of Genius Invocation merchandise is now available for you to purchase here at the Cat's Tail. So you see, becoming an official TCG player is really just the first step. And thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use the invitation board there. Whoever you wish to duel against, simply invite them to the tavern for a game. Yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of it, you can play with your friends whenever you want. That's it, really. If there's anything else you didn't quite understand, you can always come and ask me. Yes, indeed, I'm quite sure they will. Oh, sorry, I forgot to translate for you. Prince would like to say, hope you have fun playing Genius Invocation TCG.
honored to have the opportunity to exchange tech.
Of Kamisato for season 2.
That was easy.
Also, Invocation. Come back next time. Thank you for watching. Good morning. Like we saw, here's the show. So, Vtuber, Rook 18, so for yourself, which is good for yourself. Once it's done, come crawling right about Rook Games. Thank you for watching. We're playing Fast Online after this because it's a new region to unlock. Please stick around. See all more noony.